Good morning, welcome to the channel and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. Yesterday, Sunday, we was at the National Motorcycle Museum. As some of you may know, I do volunteer there, and there's a few of us was asked to go along on Sunday to help out at the Motorcycle News 70th anniversary celebrations. Our role was we were going to get 4 machines there, 4 machines off display and down into the Britannia suite where Motorcycle News had got a stage set up, and these 4 machines were going to be fired up, and then Wes, the museum restorer, was going to have do a little chat about them. But I took my grandson George, who's appeared on this channel several times now, and this is just I wasn't sure we'd be able to film because I knew we were going to be busy. It was a full day event. We got there around 8 o'clock, and initially we were very busy with getting the 4 machines down into the Britannia suite from the coffee shop area where they'd been put ready to go. So it was a bit full on at first, but I did manage to do a few film clips and a few photographs, so here they are.
These are 2 of the machines we brought down. Was the 4-cylinder Marsh and John McGuinness's Triumph Daytona 6. Motorcycle News staff and editor etc. came onto stage during the introduction. They also had some guest speakers. First onto the stage was Slippery Sam, the famous Triumph. That's Wes, the restorer mechanic, getting it on there. Yours truly with the paddock stand, and there's Colin, the Wes's dad, the chief restorer of the museum. We have Slippery Sam getting fired up with the rollers. This particular one was completely destroyed in the fire in 2003 and had to be completely rebuilt. And the microphone on my phone doesn't do the sound justice at all. Right, time for Slippery Sam to come off the stage. Carefully does it. Ready with the paddock stand. I think Frank's going round to get the drip tray. Yes, he is. It's not called Slippery Sam for nothing. It's I think that can fill a drip tray in about a month. There's young George trying out the Africa Twin for size. Not sure he can touch the floor on that one yet. Now he's standing up on the CBR. He said he was trying the suspension. That's better, George. You're supposed to sit on those. Right, here we have the White Charger, the Norton rotary engine White Charger. Steve Hislop rode this on the Isle of Man. Probably one of the best races, him and Carl Fogarty. Both machines were wrecks when they finished. Not sure what year was that, but you can look it up. There's Wes and his dad's with the roller. This is an absolute beast. There's a lot of smoke comes out of it because a lot of people don't realise with this one you have to mix oil with the fuel to oil the rotor tips. It's a twin rotor machine, this is. It oils the rotor tips. It's apparently extremely smooth to ride. It doesn't sound particularly smooth. Apparently it's very smooth to ride. There we go, after each fire up. Wes gave a brief talk on the machine and the history of the machine and a few technical details as well. Time to go. Young George is making me redundant here. Wes give him a knock. Come on, let's get that off there. He knows how to use a paddock stand. There's Pete, one of the other volunteers as well. George knows how to use a paddock stand because he's helped me in the garage on numerous occasions. You'll have to You'll have to become a volunteer at this rate. I see that coming. I think Wes was a bit surprised when he knew exactly what to do with the paddock stand. There's George in between getting bikes on and off the stage. We'd nip outside. There's George on the Honda Hornet, trying that one for size. There's George now trying out the Honda GB350S. Apparently these things are selling like hotcakes. There's only a few colours available, unless you're willing to wait. This is a Triumph Daytona running. Triumph Daytona 600, ridden by John McGuinness on the Isle of Man. He liked it that much. We've got 3 of these. He liked it that much, McGuinness. He actually built himself a replica of it. It's correct down to the last detail, except for the fact that he can't find a rev counter. So he's stuck for a rev counter if anybody knows where there is one. The museum coffee shop was full all day really. By the time we got there were queues for the food, so they had a good day. And then later on we received a motorcycle news cupcake. Nice little touch that was.
So there we go. As I said, it was just a few film clips I just quickly put together, but it was quite a good day actually. I don't think there was quite as many people there as people expected, especially in the Britannia suite, but outside, as you can see from some of the pictures, there was Honda were there displaying the machines, which George had to sit on all of them. There was several other trade stands there as well and organisations, so that's it for now. If I may remind you, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, it's completely free of charge and it does help me to develop the channel. So see you in the next one. Bye for now.